Hi, Mark here, trust you're well. Welcome to my ZF. Everything you see is mine. I've purchased with my own money and nothing is sponsored. So everything I'm going to share with you today, I'm not receiving any kickback, any reward of any form whatsoever. So my ZF, and you can see it's in stealth mode. I buy some labels. I'll put the link in the description for you. What I identify what the camera is on the shelf or in the bag, same with lenses. It's in stealth mode. I don't know if you know, but when you look at a photograph, specifically your eye is drawn to the brightest part. So I cover up the whites of logos and things like that, so you actually don't know what camera this is. Today I'm using my Voigtlander. Again, I purchased this with my own money. 40mm 1.2, but as you know, it's a manual lens. Now, before I show you how I focus, a lot of people have complained about this, or commented is a better word, about the throw of focus. As you can see, there's a long throw there, and that is a valid point. But there is 1 meter. So that's about the length of the average arm. And there's infinity. 1 meter, infinity. 1 meter, infinity. Who, on a day-to-day basis, yes, you do product photography, but I don't think you'll be using this lens, goes from 30 centimeters round to 1 meter. I don't think many of us, for this lens and this setup, would be doing that. So they do have a valid point. The throw of focus in that shorter range is a long throw, yes. But I would disagree. I think they're really picking holes because this is a beautiful lens. 1 meter, infinity. That's nothing in throw of focus. So there's my 2 penneth worth about throw of focus for this beautiful lens. The characteristic is absolutely beautiful. So how do I focus? Well, obviously it's installed on the camera. Let's turn the screen round so we can see the back of the screen. Now most of us are used to, well, a lot of us are used to back button focusing. So we will select our focus point and we'll press this button here to back button focus. So let's turn the camera on, and it's obviously a dark screen here. And I press OK, that resets in shooting mode, that resets my focus point, okay? But what I do is, my photography is a repeat action. So I back button, take, back button, take, back button, take my picture. And what I learned with the ZF is we have focus peaking on the manual. But what I've done is I've assigned this button in the custom menu for zooming in at 100%. So what that does, you can see bottom right hand corner, it jumps straight in, and then I can then set my focus. So I'm using this as the whole screen, if you want to say, to get my focus peaking, or the yellow lines all around the subject. That's really, that's in focus now. Now I press the back button, jumps into 100%, and it will focus or show me my actual focus point so I can fine tweak it. Press it again, it jumps back out. Or once I'm in, yeah, I've got my focus point. I've just pressed the I button there. I've got my focus point. I can just take the shot and it jumps back out again. So using the same action, I'm focusing through the viewfinder by turning my focus ring. I've got that, I've got my peaking through the viewfinder. Just want to make sure I've nailed it. I'm using the back button focus to jump in, as you can see there, jump in at 100%. Okay, you can see there I've magnified in there. Rather than using these pictures here, these buttons here, I'm using this. That zooms in, so it zooms into 100% in my viewfinder. I just fine tweak the focus if I need to, take the picture, it then resets, and I go on to the next image. So that's how I focus, using the focus ring. See, that's a meter, infinity, meter, infinity. focus my subject through the viewfinder, press the back button, focus. I'm now zoomed in at 100% in my viewfinder. I just fine tweak that tiny little, moving the focus just tiny little bit to get it really 100% in focus. Take the picture, it resets back, and away I go. So I hope that has helped you how I focus with my ZF and my Voigtlander 40mm 1.2. Happy photography.